Game 3, ALDS. It'll be the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. All game long here on 2K Sports.
And a supportive bunch, and what a bunch it is. 50,000 for this one. An American League East division battle set to get rolling. The Toronto Blue Jays trying to take one in front of their home fans. Thank you for joining us Thursday night, Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. Steve, what do you think his strategy is going to be against this Yankees lineup?
Now, this right-hander has quality stuff, and doesn't really matter oftentimes who he's facing. If he executes his pitches and pitches his game, he's got a chance to come out on top.
Here's the lineup for the Yankees.
A lot of speed in this lineup, which could challenge the pitcher and the catcher to hold runners, but also challenge the defense to rush their throws.
Bruto in the box. How do you think the Blue Jays stack up in this matchup, Steve?
Well, they're one win away from being where they want to be. And I'm not one for cliches, but as Yogi said, it ain't over until it's over. They have to keep going because they know their opponent's not going to lay down and die.
Here's the pitch. Swings and misses the slider, 0-1. And Steve, clearly focus is the key now. Don't get ahead of yourself in these situations.
Well, that's right. They can't worry about the next series until they finish off this one.
A sinker misses. 1-1.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
Pitch on the way. No problem with that one. Got a chance to check out the Blue Jays defensively around the horn.
A defense going to be critical in this game. They're going to have to make the routine play and some of the spectacular plays as well against this very difficult lineup.
Fickack is the batter now. Runs up to bunt, gets this one down. Cologne, and a good throw gets him 2 down.
Got to like the creativity, trying to get on it any way that you can, but just didn't locate that bunt where he needed to beat it out and be safe.
Carson at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he's behind that pitch. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swung, ground ball to short. Kapelun throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. So it'll be the Toronto Blue Jays, bottom half of the first. Now the Yankees starting pitcher. Steve, he's got to focus here. Toronto hitters, what's he thinking about?
Well, against a lineup like this, even though you've got a good right-hander on the mound, he's got a chance to have some damage done. He has to believe in damage control. Give up 1 run, but don't give up a crooked number.
Ground ball towards the second baseman. And his throw is in time for out number 1. Take a moment here to look at that lineup for the Blue Jays. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, Brett Laurie's a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy has a good fastball, you think you have to swing a lot harder to try to catch up with it. You really don't, but he did right there, and that's why he blew it past him.
And that's through, and that's going to be the game's first hit. And he pulls into second base. That will be a double. Now we'll take a quick look at the Yankees and how they'll be fielding defensively.
Defense has been a problem for this club, and when you take a look at the number of errors they've committed, it's in the bottom 5 in the American League. They just have not been able to make the plays like other teams have to be able to get big outs.
2 away. Runner on his way to third. The throw, safe at third.
Well, the runner advances to third on this one. Obviously, he would have liked to have driven him in, but at least he advanced the runner.
Now he needs someone to pick him up and deliver that liner towards the hole. And that's the third out. That'll do it. They get a man to third, but can't bring him home. Both teams still looking for that first run here in Toronto. Ciafrone is up now. He's going to get us started. Second inning. Had a double his last time up. And here's the first one. And that one fouled off by DeJesus. He's running, heading for second. DeJesus again fouling that one off. Oh, he takes off for second. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on first to retire the side. No. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Crudo gets a turn here. Last time up, flew out. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, they haven't scored or gotten a hit. We're in the 4th inning right now, and they've got to really...
He'll lead off the 4th for the home team. And here's the first one. Swings at that first delivery. Curveball by him, 0-1. Steve, let's take a look at his pitching performance.
You know, when he's throwing the ball down on the zone like this, these lefty hitters have to stay behind the ball to drive it. They just don't seem able to do that. They keep swinging and hitting the top part of the ball.
He deals. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And that gets through for a base hit. He's trying for second.
Well, a good start to this inning, but let's see if the guys behind him, after he starts out this inning with the single, can follow up and finish this inning off with some runs.
Yes, gets a shot here. Lined out in his last at bat. That one's foul. And he fouls another one off. Oh, there he goes for second. Hard grounded to short. To second for 1. And there's 2, a double play. And that one's got to be a candidate for play of the week, Steve.
Well, you talk about shifting momentum. You get the ground ball double play, and all of a sudden you're back in the dugout ready to hit.
Descent up now. 0 for 1 thus far. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. 0-1. How's he getting these first pitches across? Well, let's take a look.
Well, when he doesn't do well on the first pitch, he doesn't do well. He's given up 3 hits in this game when he has not gotten the first pitch strike over the plate.
Ground ball towards second. Head. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Scoreboard in Toronto, empty. Wonderful evening for baseball. Temperature did not drop a bit with that sun going down. Still pretty cool. Ciafrone has a turn in the box. He's our first batter here in the 5th. And the fifth inning starts with a strike.
Look here, as we move through the middle part of this ball game right now, they just cannot mount any offense at all. No hits. And I'll tell you what, this pitcher is just shutting them down.
Swing and a miss. That's a changeup. Down on strikes, 1 out. Still, no one has been able to reach base, and we're in the fifth.
You know, I love watching them this next time through the lineup. The adjustments he's making, the hitters just can't figure them out.
Let's take a look here at how he's been mixing up his pitches so far in this game.
Well, he's worked so hard at keeping hitters off.
Hut shot towards the hole. And out. Pitcher makes a nice play at first base.
That was a nice play. Saw the opportunity at first. Didn't waste any time getting over. That's the key. Beat the runner to the bag.
Good hustle off the mound. It's Cologne at the plate. Headed for the middle.
That's a huge out right there. You think maybe you're not going to get to it. But he's able to make a tremendous play on it, Gary.
Anaga settles in. Base hit his last time. Third, that's Laurie. And he starts him out. Squares to bunt, doesn't offer. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swings and hits this one deep down the line and left. And that one's put away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on the home run and pull even. Even game here in Toronto. And we've got Godfrey batting. Steve, let's take a look at what we've got from the pitcher.
How's this righty doing it? Well, he's getting a lot of ground ball outs, and it's because they just cannot seem to stay behind the ball. They keep hitting the top of the ball.
He'll lead off the bottom half of the 6th. And the first pitch. First pitch to him, a curveball. Swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, I'd actually sit on this guy's curveball. It's an exceptional pitch, but it's his go-to pitch. You can predict when he's going to throw it, and maybe you're going to have a shot.
And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. He's going to try and test him here.
Gets a letter high pitch, a good pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it. Nice job.
Hitting from behind is not an easy thing to do in this game, but a little easier when the pitch. Swing deep into right center field, way back there. Goodbye, home run, and Toronto takes the lead. Perfect time for a 2-run homer. That's what they wanted to get the advantage.
Now, Blue Jays offense getting it done right now. They take the lead, getting the big hits that they want, Gary.
Starts him off with one in there for a strike. Yeah, we talk about how a hit or a home run can be critical at certain points of a ball game. You just saw one.
Now you have to wonder how long the manager is going to stick with this pitcher as he's given up the lead.
Taps this one foul off to the left. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. One away now. Descent up now. These at-bats, how's he starting them? Let's take a look.
You know, as we've seen today, Gary, he gets in trouble when he falls behind in the count. That 1-0 count changes the dynamic of the at-bat. And the dynamic means that they've got a dynamic swing. They've gone home run and a bunch of other hits off of him.
The pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole. In time for the out.
Well, nice play at third base right there. Stays with it. A tough play, able to get the runner just in time.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit well into right field. It's got carry. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. They pick up a couple to break the tie. The Blue Jays gaining the upper hand here. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. Fickack is up now. He bounced out his last time. Here's the first pitch. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike one.
Here in the seventh inning right now, nobody out. This is the time to get things going. You're down 2 runs. Make up the ground right now. Don't wait. You know, the pressure mounts. Plus, you get late in the game, you're going to see their best reliever coming in. This is the time to do it.
Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Well, this is just one of those pitches right there that he had a chance to put in play, but his indecisiveness caused him to hesitate.
This one swung on, hit down the line and right. That gets down. The tying run coming up.
Nice 2-strike approach by the hitter. A high pitch up in the zone. Able to fight it off and make contact and put it in play.
Carson at the plate. Grounded out his last time through. Here's the delivery. Too far inside. 1-1. And he watches one at the knees, and it's 1-2.
Well, a change up right there hit a good spot. You want to keep that down in the zone, so even if they swing at it, it stays in the ballpark.
Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work.
I've got a chance to take a look at the slider again.
That was not a good-looking swing on that pitch.
Well, good at-bat starts with good swings, and bad at-bats end with bad swings. And I think he'd want that last swing back if he had the choice.
Ciafrone settling in. 0 for 2 thus far. One out, runner on at first. And the first pitch has him out in front as he swings and misses. Strike one. Here's the pitch. Doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1.
So if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Holding him close over there at first. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. Swing, hot shot, and he grabs this one. One, and they get it. They turn 2. So no runs on one hit and nobody left on. Toronto's in charge here. Brett Laurie leading it off. Well, what types of pitches have been put in play here today? Here's a quick breakdown of exactly that. There's a ground ball. Head. One down. And in the batter's box, it's Capelon. Grounded out last time. Here's the delivery. Cuts on that off-speed pitch, but can't connect. 0-1. Pitch on the way. Drops down a bunt. D'Amico, high throw. He is safe at first.
Well, that's a great bunt right there. Well executed. He turned around late in the box to surprise the infielders, got it down, and legged it out.
It's Cologne at the plate. Line. There he goes for second. Oh! And it's fouled off. Oh, he's trying to steal second. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. Sometimes you have the right sign, sometimes you don't. That time he did.
Well, they had a feeling right there. The catcher put the fist down on the signal. That means pitch out. They executed it perfectly.
Oh! We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. He sends this one in the air towards center. And he gets that one down. His second hit. 2 for 4 today. He's still going. He's headed for the plate. And he scores. Wow, tremendous base running.
Well, not a bad pitch right there, down and away in the strike zone, but this guy absolutely loves that pitch in that spot, and he drove that ball to get on base.
It's going to be to Jesus. He singled and later scored in his last time up. First pitch on the way towards the middle. And in there, the Blue Jays with a run. Here's to Jesus stretching it.
He's tired. His pitches are starting to flatten out. 3 straight hits. What more do you need to see before you give him the hook?
Bullen in the box. Steve, we've seen them continue to charge it up at the plate, and it doesn't look like they're going to be stopped.
Offense coming to life late here.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws on to first. Side is retired. They pick up 2-3 hits, strand a man. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. D'Amico is the batter now. He's going to get us started. 8th inning. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Good hard slider that time. He's in control in the count now. 0-2.
Well, it's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
A line drive towards short. And he'll put that one away for out number 1. We've got Garati in the box. Last time up, he drove in a run with a sac fly. And starts him out here. Swing and a ball popped foul to the left side.
Oh!
Here it comes. Swung on, hit. Oh, avoided the path of that ball. That was right up the middle. Was that ever close? And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's one down here.
I tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that in the box, Steve, it looked like he might have been guessing down there.
Well, I'll tell you what, you have to make contact behind him.
Swing, liner, back up the middle. That one gets through for a base hit. This a great situation for some offense.
Well, real solid approach, trying to work gap to gap up the middle of the field. Gets a fastball on the outer third of the plate, but able to stay on it and get himself a base hit to center.
And we've got Godfrey batting. Grounded out his last time up. Buchanan called on to do the hurling now as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. And that's too low, 1-0.
Wow, he had some good fight on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
Now the 1-1. Waves of the fastball on that 1-1 pitch. Strike two.
Well, that's just one of those the pitcher says, here it comes, try to hit it. Fastball hitter, he wanted that pitch. He just didn't quite come up with the swing.
Fastball got him, two down.
Well, not much movement on this, but movement's overrated. When you throw 100, you can throw it straight.
You can almost see the batter's eyes light up on that pitch. It's coming high and right across the middle of the plate. He should have put that thing in the parking lot.
And instead, John, he's going to go sit down. And Bays batting. Got looking last time. Two men on and two men out. Now the first pitch. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
The hitter lays off this pitch, realizing you can't do much. When you get that kind of four-seam fastball down and away, it's tough to hit.
Popped into foul territory down the left side. And there's the third out. No runs and a couple of hits and two left on. Toronto 5, the Yankees 1. Yes, in the box now. Get us started as we go to the bottom half of the eighth inning. Hamill coming in to hurl. They've decided it was time to make a change here. Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
Well, that's an awfully big hack for such a slow off-speed pitch. Came up empty.
This one's grounded near third. Foul. Hit in the air to center field. That one's taken care of. Descent at the plate now. Hasn't had much success yet in this game. He's hoping to get something this time. And the first pitch. Oh! That one goes foul. A smash between short and third. He makes the catch. What a play. Epps gets a turn here. He homered back in the fifth. And here's the first one. Smashes that one towards the shortstop. And in there, second hit for him in the ball game in his fourth plate appearance.
A fastball right down the middle of the plate to a guy who's sitting dead red. You're asking for trouble, and that's what happened on that pitch.
Ground out victim last time through. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground. Brudo. And he'll step on first to retire the side. No. Brudo in the batter's box. He's going to start the ninth inning. He deals. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. One away.
Obviously, winning big right now. You just want to go out there, make plays, throw strikes, force them to try to put multiple hits together to get back into this game.
Pickack at the plate. Had a base hit his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Line fair down the line and right. That should be a base hit.
Put a nice swing on that one. He was sitting on fastball, got fastball, rips it to right field. Nice job.
Carson batting now. Struck out swinging last time. First pitch on the way. Sinker swung on, missed 0-1.
The hardest pitch to hit a home run on is that sinker ball. Why he's swinging that hard, who knows?
Sinker called strike, now 0-2.
He threw that one exactly where he wanted it, down and in.
Fastball got him looking, 2 down.
I'll tell you what, you get a fastball up over triple digits. It's an absolute blur to the hitter. It gets on him so quickly, there's about nothing he can do with it.
Ciafrone gets a turn here. 0 for 3 to this point. 2 outs and a man on first. Here's the pitch. It's strike one. Can't make contact on the fastball.
He just reared back and said, here it comes, big boy. Here comes my best fastball. He busted him inside with it.
There's a swing and a liner. That looks like a single. Runner around second. He's heading for third. Out. That tag, and he is out at third.
Well, the home team wins, and boy, are they excited here. They're tasting victory, and they're tasting champagne as they get ready to move on to the next round of the playoffs.
And now, what you say we present an award. It's our player of the game.
Yeah, I mean, this guy came out and made this team look like world beaters today. Couple of hits, and he went big fly. All in all, it adds up to a nice day's work, and they come away on top.
And with this win, they have taken their first step towards the title as they win the divisional series.
As happy as they are in that clubhouse now, they're not satisfied with the division crown. They want it all.
So glad you could join us. For Steve Phillips and John Cook, I'm Gary Thorne. We'll see you real soon.